Hello, friends. Welcome to the Superior Sound Studios. So today I'm going to be putting together an instructional video to help out our friends who are struggling to pump out great music from their mixer straight to Zoom. Stay tuned. All right, friends. So the mixer I'm using for this video is a Mackie Pro FX6 V3. It's a 6-channel mixer with a bunch of effects. Okay, so the microphone I'm using today is a Sennheiser E835, nothing fancy, a basic dynamic microphone. So I have my microphone connected to channel 1 over here. And I'm using channel 2 to put through my music tracks. So the one thing I'm using here is a RCA cable. It has a left and right. Um, but because this mixer has just 2 channels, I'm going to be, well, it has, you could actually connect to 3 and 4, but it does not seem to give me the gain I need. So I'm using just the left of the RCA in here. Okay, and I've turned up the gains for my microphone. So whatever you're hearing right now is through this mixer, that's recorded right straight into Zoom. So you'll see how it sounds in Zoom. All right, so I have the gain turned up. I've set it to about 2 o'clock. In this mixer, you just have the high and low. That's good. So I have it set up like so. Um, this is the effects button, which I have not engaged at this point. So you're just hearing my raw voice without any effects. And this is the volume levels, for this channel strip right here. And you could see here I've set it up to like 2 o'clock, and then you can adjust it as you need more or less. Same on for the track. I have the gain set up at 2 o'clock. I've just kept the EQ straight, no effects. I don't want effects on the track. And this channel, this is channel number 2 for the track. It's also set at 2 o'clock. All right. And this is so I have my headphones plugged in right here. So whatever I'm talking now, I'm able to hear through the headphones out. And that volume is controlled by the phone's knob right here, which you can turn up and down depending on how much or how less you want to hear. Okay. And above that, there is a knob for effects to main, which controls how much of the effects you want to pump out to the mains. And this is the main level here. And you can see as I talk, the indicators, the line jumps up and down. So that's me talking right now. Okay. So like I said, right now I have no effects engaged. The effects knob is off. I'm going to turn it on and to show you what it sounds like. But before I do that, I'm going to turn this all the way down. We'll start from 0. So now I have the effects engaged. And I'm going to turn the effects volume up so that you can start hearing what it sounds like. Check, check, check. Hello, 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 hello. Check, 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 check. Okay. So right now I have the effects set to 09, which is large plate, and you can just you can change whatever you want by turning this dial right here. Again, this is the Mackie Pro FX 6 V3, but I think the concept is the same on all the Mackie range of mixers. Okay, so you need to just turn this dial up or down depending on what you need. It would blink, so then you should press it down to engage that particular effect. So right now it's on 05, which is warm hall, but I like 09. So I'm going to turn it back to 09 and press it down. Check, check, check. Okay, so that's the basic EQs. Now, to connect this, let me turn the effects off. You don't want to hear me talking on reverb. Okay, so one thing I want to point out is once you get this mixer, it has a USB out, which is right here. It's connected to my laptop right here. So the first thing that you should do once you get this and get it hooked up is go to... I cannot minimize Zoom while you're recording. Okay, that sucks. All right, I'll push it down this way. Okay, so you have to go to Mackie.com, go to support, okay, and then you have to download drivers, which is located right here. Okay, and this is specific to Mackie. So you go to mixers, and our mixer is the Pro FX V3. So we click there, and you download and install the drivers, which is no big deal. So once you've done that, what you will see is that what you'll see is that when you go to the volume, you'll see the drivers get selected, which means that whatever I play through the laptop now, so these are all the drivers, the playback options that you have on your PC right now. So once you have your mixer connected to your PC and you have this driver installed and you do a restart, once or twice, depending on whatever it needs, whatever the computer needs. Once you've done all that, once the driver is successfully installed, you go to the volume button and you'll see the different drivers that you could choose to actually send your audio out from the laptop. So if you have Pro FX3 selected, what that essentially means is that any playback that you do, if you go to YouTube or if you're playing something out of your laptop, that signal is sent back to the mixer and you would hear it through your headphones. That's what it means. Okay, so right now I'm going to go to Zoom. Where is my Zoom meeting? Okay, so right now what I've done is I have set my output to FX34 because I want the output of Zoom coming back to my mixer. Okay, and if you go to audio settings here, microphone, I have set my microphone to line 2, Pro FX, and the speaker is 3.4. Speaker is essentially this one right here, which is routing it back to the mixer, and I'm able to hear what's being said there through my headphones. All right, so that is it really. And in Zoom, like you all probably know, once you log into Zoom, you got to select this button so that it appears blue, which is turn on original sound. It needs to be blue. Okay, and I'm recording my audio here, so whatever I'm speaking right now is going from my mixer to the computer into Zoom, and I'm recording all of this within Zoom, so you can hear all of this. So whatever you're hearing right now is through Zoom. Okay, now let's give it some music and let's see what it sounds like. So this is the cable that I use to send in my tracks. I have a tablet here, and I'm going to send some music through to see what it sounds like. Okay, I've paused the music now because I need to tell you something. So when you go to the audio settings here within Zoom, once you have done all the settings, you can see that this bar goes up and down when I'm speaking. Check, 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 check. So w- the volume that you control going into Zoom depends on this guy here. So so I need to set it up to a value where this line does not go beyond around here. So what I've found out is that when I keep this volume at maximum, this kind of peaks off at around here for both my music and my vocals, which is good. That's what I want the audience to hear, because once it maxes out over here, it means that you're too loud and you will clip. Okay, so this is the sweet spot that I've found. Keep this at maximum, um, and then when I talk, it's all good. All right, I'm going to start the music again. And the same thing for music. As I play my music, what you will see is that um, it does not go beyond that point. And that's what you want. That's perfect. இளமையெனும் பூங்காற்று பாடியது ஓர் பாட்டு, ஒரு பொழுதிலோர் ஆசை, சுகம் சுகம் அதிலே ஒரே சுகம். இளமையெனும் பூங்காற்று பாடியது ஓர் பாட்டு, ஒரு பொழுதிலோர் ஆசை, சுகம் சுகம் அதிலே ஒரே சுகம். ஒரே வீணை ஒரே ராகம். So that's pretty much it. So right now I have the FX engaged. Like so, I've pressed this button, so the FX is engaged. To disengage, I just switch it off and it goes away. So the one thing that I want to let you guys know is that the microphone that I'm using does not have any kind of pop filter. It's just a straight, normal, dynamic microphone. So you will hear the pops, pop, 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 pop. That's pop. So when you have words that you say, it's going to pop. So the one thing that I have found useful is using a pop filter. I don't have a pop filter for my dynamic microphone, so I just used. I'm going to use this one. So the track that you heard was without the pop filter on. So this is for my condenser microphone. It doesn't matter. It just needs some kind of pop filter to go on there, like so. Pop, 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 pop. Much better. Pop, 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 pop. Let's try that again. இளமையெனும் பூங்காற்று பாடியது ஓர் பாட்டு, ஒரு பொழுதிலோர் ஆசை, சுகம் சுகம் அதிலே ஒரே சுகம். இளமையெனும் பூங்காற்று பாடியது ஓர் பாட்டு, ஒரு பொழுதிலோர் ஆசை, சுகம் சுகம் அதிலே ஒரே சுகம். ஒரே வீணை ஒரே ராகம். Okay, folks, I think that's it. That's all you need to know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video, stop the recording, um, and download the audio track and see how it sounds. And if it's okay, I'm going to then post it on YouTube. All right, I hope this was helpful. And this setup is specific to the Mackie Pro FX 6V3. But the concept is same across any line of mixer that you use. I'm a Windows user, so I'm hooked up to a PC right now. It works just great. Okay. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know. And if there's any comments or if there's any piece of information that I've left out, let me know as well. Okay. Again, this is Magesh signing off from Superior Sound Studios. Thank you.